Welcome back to Soda City Live. The holidays can bring with itself a range of emotions, and sometimes those emotions can be very tough to deal with. But the magic and wonder in movies can help us to channel those emotions. Forgetting Christmas is one of those movies. Joining us today with more is Dr. Macie Smith. And not only are you a gerontologist, you are a consultant now in this movie, and even an author. You have so many notches in your belt.
I know, but it all stems from my desire and my purpose of helping vulnerable populations, getting the information and education out to those who need it the most.
Yes, and I think this is a perfect time of year for us to talk about everything we're going to be talking about today, including your book. But let's start with the movie. Let's just kind of back up a little bit. There might be some folks looking for a holiday film, but this one is something that a lot of people may be able to resonate with, and you helped with consulting in that. So tell us what this movie is about and kind of what your role was in consulting in the film.
So it's called Forgetting Christmas, and it is a film about a patriarch of the family who develops Alzheimer's disease, and the family friends as well, they wrap their arms around understanding the disease process. So it is a great film. It's entertaining, but it's also informative. It speaks to empathy. It speaks to comfort. It speaks to anger and frustrations, because all those emotions come out in the movie. You're going to laugh a little bit too. And so it makes it more palatable to talk about. That is a hard condition to speak about and to really harp on. And we don't want to harp on it, but it has to be talked about outside of the awareness month. You know, we don't need for other people to tell us when to talk about it. It needs to be a natural conversation, because everyone with the brain is at risk, and age is the #1 risk factor. So to have this information presented in a way that is entertaining, Victoria Rao, who we know from and love from Young and the Restless, stars in the movie, and it makes it okay to talk about, and it makes it a whole lot more relatable than what we've learned of it in the past.
Absolutely, and I love me a good infotainment is what I call
it. Yeah, infotainment.
And you know, because we all struggle, you know, it's when your parents get older, or you're that sandwich generation that we've talked about so many times before, those conversations are hard, because not only do you not want to accept that your loved one is getting older and they're changing, sometimes those conversations they're just tough. And this way you may be able to take something from it, and there's great and real information they can use and apply it to whatever situation that they're probably dealing with, and may be able to resonate as well. But how were you able to help consult in this film? In what ways?
So last year we actually hosted a premiere screening here in Columbia, and so coming up with ways and developing strategies to get the information out. Right now it's streaming. You have it streaming on Tubi TV for free, and also on Amazon Prime. When we were doing the screenings, people actually want to know, can we watch it later? Because when you are managing the care of someone with Alzheimer's, you need that information repetitively, because you're faced with new situations. And so we have it on Tubi TV and Amazon Prime, and so that information can be readily available anytime anybody wants to stream it. So I help with getting the information out, strategically placing the information where we know it's going to be impactful to communities.
Absolutely. And we have to talk about the book you launched earlier this year. Might be a great gift this time of year, and it's filled with so much information. So tell our viewers more about it.
It is the companion book to the movie, actually, a dementia caregiver call to action. It is a roadmap and a plan to give you insights on what to do when you think something is going on with your loved one, when they're diagnosed, and how to build the team and manage the care afterwards. It's very real, it's very specific, and you can actually take away and apply it to your life today. And you're going to refer back to it over and over again, and the book is available right now on Amazon.
Perfect. And as I mentioned, a wonderful gift to give someone, especially if you know someone that may be living with dementia, or maybe a caregiver of someone. But you also have a few tips, and we're going to jump into that before we wrap up today. So first and foremost, these are tips to help if you have a loved one that you are a caregiver of during the holidays. So first and foremost, something that we want to do is assess activities in daily living. Tell us about that.
You want to be sure that they're still able to manage their care, their daily living care, dressing, bathing, hygiene. You also want to ensure that their home is not in a disarray. If their home has always been neat and clean, it should still be that way. So if it's in a disarray, it's messed up, spoiled food in the refrigerator, then something may be going on. Memory, are they forgetting what you just told them? Are they repeating themselves? Are they not able to remember what you told them yesterday? day and to act on it could be a sign that something is happening. Mobility, are they holding on to furniture? Can they not get around their house with ease? Are they forgetting where certain things in their house are and they lived in that house for 20, 30, 40 years? And then social engagement. Are they spending time with people who they love and who they care about, or are they isolating themselves? Those are the things that you want to look out for when you're visiting family this holiday season.
Very well said, Dr. Macie. Thank you so much for joining us. And if they visit their family members this holiday season and they notice a lot of these things they've checked off on this very list, what should they do next?
I would say, number one, check with other family members to see what they've seen or loved ones. And then you want to reach out to a professional home care company like a Synergy Home Care. The caregivers are trained to manage this care and bring in the support and the tools that you need so that way you can be healthy to provide the care for them.
Perfect. Well, Dr. Macie, thank you so much for joining us. We'll have details about the book, the movie, and more on our Facebook page, Soda City Living, and also on our website, Soda City Live. Be sure to stick with us. Up next on Soda City Live, we are getting a preview of an upcoming performance of the Nutcracker and Polar Express. Hey guys, coming to Orangeburg. We'll tell you more all about it on the other side. Stick with us.